Christian Outreach in Action is a non-denominational, nonprofit organization that serves homeless and low-income people. COA doesn't receive any funding from federal, state, or local government, but rather depends on grants and donations from individuals.
It's fulfilled so many things for me. To know that people's lives are better in some maybe small way. And it's more than the meals. They get more than the meals. And I believe they feel they're cared about. It gives them a little hope so that they can move on. We're constantly evolving. We see needs and we're constantly adding every year.
We prepare food for about 150 people, so sometimes a little less, sometimes a little more, and we do it every morning. And greet the people when they come in, serve. My motto is, if I'm not going to serve it to my family, I'm not just going to serve anything. So we try to make something very healthy. We try to make sure that everyone gets fed, gets enough.
The gratitude is overwhelming when you serve them.
It is. It's just it's one of the best things I've ever done. So it's the most gratifying thing I've ever done. And I'm really happy to be a part of it.
If you see the need for these people and how appreciative they are, and they do want to have a better life, and this is the way we can help them.
The thing that my husband and I feel is that people that eat here are so appreciative. I mean, I can't tell you how every month, because we come once a month, they just thank us so much for coming and preparing a meal for them. So that in itself to us is just a great reason to keep coming.
In a recent audit, it was shown that 87% or 87 cents of each dollar that's donated goes back in to sustain the programs that COA promotes for our clients.
I love the Senior Day because every single person is grateful and so glad to be there. And it's a room full of energy. We try to make them feel special for one day. People come, they get a hot meal. There's always a theme, and we have basic medical needs, an educational component, like we have the consumer from the county, the consumer advocates come, and we've had a lot of things.
Well, I had a leg problem and I needed an urgent special item to walk with. COA came up like that. Another thing is they provide a computer afternoon 3 days a week, so you can go in and use the computers for anything you need, emails and things like that. That's every week. They provide furniture and household things on a regular basis. So you can go there like somebody's moving into an apartment and then it's being delivered all the time. But best of all is the food. They provide food twice a day and they fill in for people like St. Luke's who sometimes don't do the Saturday, and COA will step in for the homeless and do a Saturday. And they even on a Wednesday morning they do a 7 a.m. a preacher comes and feeds everybody every Wednesday morning at 7 a.m. outside.
Well, we have pet food for people low income and homeless on the Thursday food bank every Thursday, and we started off with cats and dogs, and then we found out somebody had a rabbit, so now I bring rabbit food, and we also have a few birds, so I bring bird food. If somebody came and said they had a pet skunk, we'd find some skunk food. It's for homeless and low income because a lot of times people will feed their pets before they feed themselves, so we're helping people and animals at the same time. We're very popular. Sometimes people wait outside just for us to come so they can get their animal food. So that's very rewarding.
We opened Clark and Atherton Mercantile in June, so the rest is history. We're doing very well. We get a lot of donations from customers and from COA. And then what's really great is we leave no footprint. Everything that we don't use gets redistributed once a week to homeless and low-income families, which is great. And customers love that because it means we're doing not just the feeding, but we're also helping other people with other programs. Everything goes back to COA. So that's what's really great is we are all volunteers, as I mentioned. So we don't have to pay for our merchandise that gets donated. And that is how we can make money. So you really should come in and see the store because it's a great group, obviously. And this is just another way for us to generate more revenue to continue with all the programs we offer, which, as you know, are very numerous.
I started coming to COA because I needed food. I am very challenged financially. Overall, it's a very rewarding thing to volunteer and to put yourself out there and interact with people and fulfill a need. And I know that a lot of people rely on COA for their monthly food, and there's no way they could get by without it.
Our mission statement is to meet people basically where they're at. Meet them, find out their needs, and help them. I always say it's the people that fall through the cracks and that they need a hand up. And that's what our goal is, to provide a hand up.